Hi. There's no rain today, so I'm gonna put this up instead. There we go. I have like a lot of soundtracks. Yeah, I think they're called soundtracks. That is just filling up my audio meter right now. Audio mixer right now. There's like so many sounds that I have for the backgrounds in the back. Hello. Hello, Mary. Hello. My throat hurts. Hi, Mary. Hello. How do you do? Which pizza flavor did you... triple chicken from Pizza Hut. It might have been my fault. It might have been my fault because I was like so tired and I fell asleep, and when I woke up, the pizza was sitting there for like over 8 hours, and then I ate it, and then maybe that's why. I don't know if that might be the case, but you know, that might not be the case because I have eaten cold pizza many times before, like 12 hours later, cold pizza, and it's and it's not affecting me that much, but I don't know why. What is wrong with... Hold on. Put this on. Hold on, put that on. I don't know. You can't really leave chicken sitting out. I feel way better today, but my ribs kind of hurt, and I actually don't know whether or not it's my ribs. It's kind of like my under boob area, above my belly button. Like that area hurts a lot. It hurts a lot. It's like really sore, and when I breathe, I kind of like pull a muscle every time I like inhale super deeply. Throughout the night, I was like trying super hard to like control my breathing so that I don't like accidentally vomit too much, or I don't accidentally vomit onto my bed. Not even in the fridge. It's just because, I mean, somebody in the house ordered the pizza and I ate it pretty late because I was asleep. I was like passed out. I was working, and I was like, okay, so after work I'll eat the pizza, and it's fine. Cold pizza is fine. I can just heat it up. But then I woke up after passing out from work, and also, did anyone else get sick? No, not really. I mean, my other housemate is still sick from the concert that we went to. I think it was a concert. I'm not sure whether or not it was a concert, but I have a huge hunch that it might have been a concert, that he currently has like really terrible sore throat and he keeps coughing. Well, I'm starting to cough. I'm starting to have sore throat and everything, but my sore throat is from the abrasion of like but even now I think I am still very conscious of how I'm breathing, because I'm kind of like a little bit paranoid if I would accidentally, like when I cough or something, when I'm trying to clear my throat, I am in constant fear that something might come up. This kind of reminds me of the last time I drank a lot. The last time everybody in the house, my family went on a trip without me, and I was super depressed, and I drank a lot, and I ate a lot of like oily foods, and I ate a lot of pizzas, and I threw up a lot, and I ended up not being able to eat at all. I had to get like the hydration salt packs, and it was terrible. I ended up getting chronic GERD. So I do have GERD. What is GERD called? Gastroesophagus reflux disease. And I've been constantly having GERD for a very long time. I need to watch what I eat, my food intake, my diet, everything. It has to be. I cannot drink alcohol anymore. Ever since that incident, I used to be really strong. I used to have like really high alcohol tolerance, but after that incident, it suddenly plummeted so bad. Doesn't that destroy your throat? Yes. Yes. Sort of. After I start having GERD, I don't know whether or not I've always had GERD, but I don't think so. But after that incident, I drank a lot. I drank like so many bottles of wine. I drank a lot of bottles of wine, and it was like within 10 days, and I kind of fucked up my entire GI tract. So GERD is rough. Yeah, GERD is terrible. Whenever I hiccup, it sounds like a burp now. So if I hiccup for like a very long time, I'm gonna be like constantly burping. I used to have like actual hiccups that do not have burps coming with it. But at least I know how to control my hiccups by convincing myself that hiccups do not exist. Do you know that if you convince yourself that hiccups do not exist, you will find yourself not hiccuping anymore? Like, you can stop your hiccups by telling yourself that hiccups are for fish who want to live on the land, and you are not a fish. Hiccups do not exist. And eventually you'll be convinced that your body will convince itself that hiccups don't exist, and you will stop hiccuping. Awesome. Today we'll play Subnautica. I haven't played Subnautica in a very long time. Get someone to yell pineapple at you. What does that do, though? Having somebody yelling pineapple at me does what? You can convince yourself a lot of things. I can convince myself a lot of things. I can convince myself that I'm a god. It hurts your feelings. Oh no. I assume... Oh, pineapple. I assume pineapple is a safe word. I don't know why, but pineapple is such a common safe word. Like, it's so common. Or maybe it's kind of like a Mandela effect. Maybe it's not as common, but I just like assume that everybody's safe word is pineapple. Remove hiccups. If yelling pineapple at me hurts my feelings, am I a pizza? I used to have this thing with my other friend that I am no longer in contact before. We used to like go out in the middle of the night because it's like college days, right? And we had like assignments that we would do, like not sleep for the entire night, and we would just do our assignments together. And we loved pizza a lot, and we ate a lot of pizza, and we started calling each other pizzas because both of us are always so cheesy. We're always so cheesy with our jokes and all our like stupid stuff, and I love our dynamic. If that hurts you, it means you're Italian. I am Italian. I don't really know how to speak in an Italian accent. I know some Italian, but I don't know how to speak in an Italian accent in English. Pizzas. Pizzas. Say, it's a me, Mario. It's a me, Mario. I couldn't sleep last night, so I ended up doing some research on ASMR stuff. And I've decided that I will embark on an ASMR journey. I think that will help me a lot in my confidence with like finding my soft voice, because I don't want my soft voice to sound like I am constantly like holding back my cries. Whenever it's so weird. I don't know why my voice sounds like this, but whenever I am in the middle of a serious conversation, or when I'm trying to like talk and trying to clear my mind and put my thoughts into words, I have this tendency to have like a very ever so slight quiver in my voice that I cannot stop. It's like my natural speaking vibrato. And that sucks. That sucks so bad because it makes me sound like I am constantly trying to hold back to not cry, you know? I'd rather call you 4 cheese. You're far too many brands of cheesy for simplest. Triple cheese. Luigi, you ate the pasta and you break the best spaghetti. I feel like you'd be good at ASMR. What do you mean ASMR journey? I mean, I'm gonna start doing ASMR stuff, so I have found a solution. And I'll be using my own money for the solution, but I have found a good solution to stream ASMR stuff. Yeah, that's what I will do. I think I will get 2 Rode NT5 mics, and I will have a left channel and a right channel, and that will be so much better. I feel so sorry to Neptune for not using your Trio as often as I should have, but your current normal voice is just on the edge of ASMR, at least to my ears. Will you still be putting your ASMR on YouTube as well? Yes. Yes, I will. ASMR videos are not as difficult because I can just like basically use one single mic to make the video, because I can just like pan in post, pan in post, so I can just edit the voice to be like panning towards the left channel or the right channel. But video had a shelf date. I think I still can use it as if I manage to fix it. I think I can. I think I already got more than I could ask for. But still, it was like really like very few times that I actually did ASMR. Well, I was just chatting in it. Okay, thank you. So that is my news for. Oh, I have also contacted the artist and everything. So, don't know when they're gonna start, or I haven't paid yet because I asked for a date and a code so I can make the payment, but I have not done that yet because I haven't received any response regarding the payment. So you can always do meme ASMR days. It was fun with it being so quiet. It's fine, really. You were happy at the time. I was happy. I'm happy now. This interesting topic. What is interesting topic? ASMR? I think I will do a very good job at ASMR. And I think I have to really research on the different audio qualities, because one thing that peeves me with ASMR is this kind of voice, like whenever people speak, you will be able to hear their salivas like sloshing around in their mouth, like, and that kind of peeves me. And I know that it peeves a lot of people who like to enjoy ASMR as well. It's not licking, but it's just like the when they're talking, right? They have like a lot of saliva in their mouth, but then they're trying really hard to like be quiet, like be quiet, but then you'll be able to hear the smacking of your mouth. And whenever they do like the mouth smacking, you can hear the wetness, how wet their mouths are. So, and then your voice, but ASMR is great as well. Yeah, my voice. Yeah, my voice. That's the right mindset to have. I'm very happy right now. Well, not particularly right now because I'm suffering right now. I wonder if they do it on purpose. When you're trying to be quiet, you become super self-aware of like constantly wanting to swallow your saliva so it doesn't like get recorded or it doesn't go into the mic. But sloppy kissing and ear licking does the opposite of what I listen to ASMR for. I don't like it. Well, I will never do that. I find that really cringe. My ASMR is gonna be like fairy tale storytelling, or maybe I had earlier I was in the shower earlier because I was like super stinky. I mean, not super stinky, but I felt super nasty after being sick for a while. So I was in the shower earlier and I was thinking, how about I make a like I had a couple of ideas. How about I make a video, like an ASMR video of like helping people to overcome horror games, or something like ASMR insults and ASMR motivation, ASMR skincare ASMR. Oh yeah, skincare. Let me write that down. Skincare ASMR. It's I get to do that because I am quite knowledgeable in skincare. So it's skincare ASMR, and yeah, I can do like what's it called? Your roommate helps you play certain games, and then you hear the clicking of the key of the mouse and the keyboard, yeah. Something like that. Help. I hold your hand while you play horror games. That it's probably for Yoncha. You play horror games. I find it so cringe that if whoever I'm listening to asleep for changes direction and starts doing it, I wake up like an alarm clock and switch to someone else's VOD. So you're the type who listens to ASMR to sleep? The Batman motivational ASMRs are a big hit. I'm sure you can jump onto that trend. I recently found I recently stumbled upon like a few very weird kind of ASMR videos. I have been listening to ASMR for quite a bit now because I was interested in making ASMR videos, so I was like thinking maybe I can do something. Nail tapping sounds is so common. It's like the rabbit hole of ASMR goes really deep. It's the nail tapping thing is like scrapping like everything, like crazy. All ASMR artists that I know that has a video of them doing the ASMR stuff, they always have long nails and they always like scratch or pull their nails onto something, like tap their nails on something. I don't really like that. I don't know, but I feel like I prefer something that has more of a narrative instead of just like random trigger ASMR sounds. I like the comfy, cozy sort, not a hot, horny type. That's still fairly normal. That's the most common one, I think. It's so common, but I don't like that. I mean, it's very... I don't know, actually. Why are you just standing there? What? Stupid... No, I think I will not insert any of the realism, or I won't, like, subject my audience, my ASMR audience, into the side of me. You know, you've gone too deep when you saw Unbirthed ASMR. Unbirthed ASMR. Let me pull out the incog. Unbirthed ASMR. Fuck. What the fuck? Horny type doesn't even do that to me. I file it under chalkboard scratching. She's judging me. Should I be judging you? Have you been listening to this? It's called Unbirthed ASMR. The fuck is this? Hell no, ew. Then you don't. Then you have nothing for me to judge you for, right? But you saw it. It's fine if you saw it, as long as you don't indulge in this kind of stuff. This is weird as hell, man. Hello, Material. Hello. How do you do? Somehow I don't want to search for it. You can watch it if you want to. Is it? Damn. So today we're playing Subnautica. Maybe I can do like gameplay ASMR. I don't know how well that's gonna work, but I'm gonna find games that are super chill, that doesn't have like a lot of dynamics in the audio, so it doesn't go like super high and super low. I'll find games that have the a good audio balance, like very chill games. Maybe I'll play The Sims Sims ASMR. I googled it and Urban Dictionary just gave me enough in the first sentence. It would be amazing to have ASMR than a jump scare to wake everyone up. I will not be a devil. I'm not gonna be a devil. You mean like a little to the left, for example? Yeah, something like that. I don't know how, but I got hooked on non-loot RP ASMR where you get pampered by a mom. Kind of specific. It is very... Those kind of ASMRs are very parasocial. I kind of don't want to do a lot of like those kind of parasocial. See, if I do those kind of parasocial ASMR, I'm gonna attract the wrong kind of audience that I prefer to have in my streams. But I definitely want to like explore the more like rated E. Rated E? Or rated what's the 6 years old and above? Yes. So like if rated E, right? Rated E. Kind of specific, but there's tons. But but the RP where the ASMR content. Oh my god. I can't talk today. Breathing is kind of difficult today. So what would be the alternative ASMR with soothing noises? It's mostly going to be edited with my voice because I'm gonna buy the mic for it. But maybe I can test out and see whether or not it works with my current mic. Because if it's a video, then I can do some editing with the audio and stuff. If you have seen, yeah, I assume I'm gonna use a lot of like the free sound effects stuff. So I hope that they don't copyright claim me, but like the like this noises, like the fireplace, and then I have the creepy ambience. And then I have rain. I have underwater. So something like that. ASMR with narrative, like a direction and the narrative. I can't talk today. Oh my god. I'm trying to not like flex my stomach because when I'm sitting on my desk and I'm leaning forward, I flex a lot on my stomach, and it kind of the underwater one. Yeah, I like the underwater one too. Where is it? Here. Wait. And then I can talk like this. Hello. My stomach kind of hurts. How do you do? But I gotta like pan it left and right, you know. I need to make sure that my mouth, like the saliva in my mouth, is not causing a lot of like smacking noises, like smacking noises. That makes my mouth sound like super wet because I have a lot of saliva in my mouth. That happens too often, so we'll be eating pizza again. Yeah, we'll eat pizza. I am not traumatized by the pizza, so... There was one time, this is for Malaysians or like Southeast Asians, or people who know this dish. There was one time I ordered asam laksa from Old Town. And bro, holy shit, it killed me. The asam laksa killed me so bad. It's called asam laksa. I got it from Old Town. And my housemate, one of my... I can't keep saying one of my housemates because they're different people. You can't know which one. Let's just assume that all of my housemates are only one single entity. It makes things so much easier. Can't relate. I don't like Assam Laksa in the first place. It's the Assam. Assam is the tanginess, the tangy and sour, kind of spicy, sour, spicy, sour and sweet. But it's mostly sour. And at that time, I was like months after having a very terrible GERD episode, and I had that one bowl of Assam Laksa. I ordered delivery for that one because I was like, oh, I don't want this for breakfast, and I ate it on an empty stomach. Oh, let me show you what it looks like. So this is what it looks like. Yeah. Which? This one? No. Assam Laksa. This is how it looks like. And man, I gotta tell you, how many houses? Just one now. I have people like moving in and out, so I have five housemates, but occasionally they are not here, so I consider like I am close to 3 of them. But so this is basically what it looks like. This is how it looks like. Assam Laksa. And it's nasty, okay? It has like... Occasionally it has pineapples, yes, but not very often. So, the broth is made of fish. Like fish, scraps, stuff like that. And... the noodle is a... Is it a rice noodle? I don't know what it is. It's kind of like udon kind of noodle, but a little bit thinner than udon. That doesn't sound very good. It is. Baby, wake up! Another entity called the housemates just drop into the back rooms. Oh, that's such a nice concept, though. But Assam Laksa, I grew up eating Assam Laksa. It is actually very good. It tastes really good. It is very addicting because the umami. It has a lot of umami. It is very captivating, kind of. I don't eat fish. Unfortunately, I eat a lot of fish because Malaysia is surrounded by sea. And I just love fish. Comparing to... You had me at fish broth. Fish broth, yes. The broth is made out of fish. It is very thick and goopy. Well, not as goopy, but when you scoop the broth, you'll find like fish chunks in it. And it's actually really good. The Assam part is the what is this called? The lime. So there's like a lot of... They put a lot of lime in it. They put a lot of like onion and all of this stuff. Like very soury kind of taste. And that one time where I had this really nasty kind of stomach flu, I think it was genuinely food poisoning at a time. I actually spent like hours on the floor just like trying to not roll around on the floor, like holding myself, like sitting on the floor, just like holding my stomach. And I remember I couldn't even drink water. I would like, whenever I vomited everything out, right, and then I would drink water because I'm like, I am so dehydrated, my head hurts and everything hurts. I need more water because my throat hurts from throwing up so much. And then I drank water and I vomited the water. And I drank more water because I'm like, I'm gonna die if I don't drink more water. And then I kept vomiting the water. And I went to the doctor again. Second time I went to the doctor again, and the doctor prescribed me with like the salt packs. Dehydration is a bitch. I used to, or so I was told, but that may have been separate timelines. No, no memory of ever liking fish. Limes is real good. Limes. Are you better from your stomach problems, or my gut is my gut health is not very good. I don't know why, but I think it has a lot to do with growing up not eating junk food, not eating fast food, and not being exposed to like just these kind of foods in general. Because growing up, my dad forced me to eat healthy, so I basically never had candy actually. You know what my candy was? My candy was fruits. And then on Children's Day, I would bring back some junk food like the mommy pack and like some of the roller coaster. I don't remember. I don't eat enough junk food to remember what the brands are. Oh, Pringles. No, it wasn't Pringles. It was like something cheap. I don't remember, but it was just like generally the candy and the snacks and like junk food that children like to eat. And I brought back home, and my dad was like, "Don't eat that. Throw away." And I threw away. Lay's is really expensive over here. Not even Sugu's, Hacks, or Kopiko. I think Hacks, I ate a lot of Hacks and Strepsils and all of that because I grew up having like a problem of clearing my throat. I had a habit of clearing my throat very often. Ever since I started, even before I started singing, I think it was a habit that I got from my mom because my mom likes to clear her throat a lot. And I find that the more I clear my throat, the more I convince myself that I have something in my throat that is just like obstructing the fluidity of whatever's going down my throat. Or try Yakult to maybe help with digestion. I remember taking this pill called lactobacillus. Yeah, it was pill based. I didn't drink Yakult because my dad was like, Yakult has a lot of sugar in it. You better not drink it because it has a lot of sugar. I don't care. I don't really care whether or not it has sugar. Honestly, sugar is not a problem for me. But sugar, in all honesty, in my opinion, I should really thank my parents for like being so strict with my diet, because not consuming a lot of sugar made me not have acne. Because I find that a lot of my friends who ate junk food and who drank a lot of like milk-based stuff, they got acne really fast, and all of them just they had a lot of acne problems. If you have GERD, really sugary snacks can be bad for you. Sugar is acidic. Yeah, I don't eat a lot. I don't consume a lot of sugar. I don't even consume like Diet Coke or anything like that. Sugar also doesn't play nice with teeth. I've never had a what do you call it? The thing where they fill in your teeth with something. Like I've never had a filler in my teeth before. Cavity. Yeah, they extract the cavity thing, whatever that is, and then they fill it. They fill it. They fill your holes in your teeth with like whatever the filler material is. I've never had that before. I don't have a filler in any of my teeth. My teeth very healthy too. Usually I would drink plain water first before any food intake just to smooth the stomach. Dental pain. I don't really have nice looking teeth though. I have like two front teeth that are crooked, so it kind of looks a little bit like bunny teeth. And then I have like, wait, hold on. I have like a little bit of fangs. I have a lopsided fang thing. So I have very prominent fang on my on my left side, but on my right side it's like almost flat. Yeah. It feels like my left side teeth are bigger than my right side teeth. So it's kind of crooked. Kill little Franks. Fang. Only one fang. Only on one side. And because my face has a lot of meat on it, my face is like 1.5 inches. Wait, how thick is this? Hold on, let me measure the thickness of my cheeks. 2 inches. I open my mouth, and I put my finger, I put my cheek in between my fingers until the very side of my cheek right here, and it's like a little bit more than 2 inches. I destroyed all my fangs with tongue rings when I was young. Wow, you had a tongue ring? I bet that fang side is where usually the meat goes. I don't know. I don't like to chew meat. I don't eat red meat because it takes a lot to chew. It takes a lot of energy and effort to chew, and it hurts me. Tongue rings sound like a bad idea in general. Actually, most piercings do to me. I have 3 piercings over on one ear, and then 2 piercings over on one ear. On my left ear is 2 piercings. No chicken. I do eat chicken, but not very often. I eat like maybe 3 times a week or so. I eat a lot of like other stuff. I used to be a vegetarian, and I am allergic to beef now, so that kind of sucks. But the other day, I remember the other day I went to... Oh yeah, I went to Chili's! After the water park, I went to Chili's, and we all ate, and somebody ordered steak, and we passed the steak around, and golly gee whiz, it took so much effort to chew through the steak that I have convinced myself that I am not a steak person. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back. Is that a song? I am not a steak person. I'm probably a more of a burger kind of person, but actually I don't know. Chili's, baby back, ribs. Oh, it was an old commercial for Chili's. It was my first time eating Chili's, actually. I have never seen a Chili's commercial in Malaysia before. I don't think we have. My issue with steak is always having to fight it, trying to trim the gristle and fat off. Steak must have been well done or worse, disgusting. The steak that I ate was medium rare, and people were passing around. I ate so much of the steak because people were passing around because they were like, "Oh, I don't want to eat medium rare. It looks like it's still super bloody." And I ended up having to eat a whole chunk of it. Thank goodness my skin did not act up. Good morning there, good morning. How do you do? Medium rare. I think I am a medium rare kind of person. The person who ordered the medium rare steak was actually a well done kind of person. Like, he probably ate he probably ate a lot of well done growing up, and then decided, because all of us, the entire group, me, my family, and some of my friends, they all have never really eaten steak before. In all honesty, it's not common. It's not a common thing to eat steak often in Malaysia, actually. So everybody here prefers fast food, rice, mostly rice. Mashed food is the way. Green meat does not have blood. That's interstitial fluid. It is obviously it's not blood, right? But they don't know better, so I prefer straight medium. I feel like anything above medium rare gets super chewy, that it kind of like, I had well done once, and I'm like, it converted. My first ever steak was actually a well done steak, and boy, it took me like almost an hour trying to eat that massive chunk of meat. It was honestly one of the worst experiences that I have ever eating steak before. Actually, the only one time that I ate well done, because a group of my friends used to go to Victoria Station whenever they like every rotation in their birthday, we would go to Victoria Station and we would have our food there, and a lot of people would order steak and stuff. And my first time in the group, somebody's birthday came along and they brought me to Victoria Station, and they were like, "Oh, you should try the steak, it's really good." And I asked them, "Okay, then what rarity should I do you call it rarity? What type of steak should I order?" And they say, why don't you try well done first?" Why don't you start with well done and see if you like it? I'm like, "Are you sure?" And it took me an hour to eat that well done steak. Luckily, it wasn't paid by me, it was paid by the birthday person. Because apparently, instead of us paying for the birthday person, apparently the birthday person, the person whose birth it's so hard to put my thoughts into words. So hard. It's so much easier if I just like speak in a Malaysian way. Is there laws that they don't know better? Interstitial fluid or meat juices is actually good for you. It had protein and minerals. It's also what beef stock is made of. They look at the liquid and they're like, "Oh, it's pink color. It's like kind of like leftover blood or something." It's not. Obviously, even well done isn't supposed to be charcoal. You can't cut with a hacksaw. I can't relate, and I'd be like, white people love this kind of food. I'm not a Western kind of person. I like my Indian curry. Oh, I love Indian curry so much. I love everything that goes with rice. Even the stinkiest type of food, not blood, is some protein. Interstitial fluid, Gideon says. And a mention of super bloody looking steak. Suddenly I'm hungry. Medium rare is considered the default. Why would I suggest well done? I don't know, because like I remember like few of them also ordered well done for some reason. Maybe it's just because like Malaysians don't really like to eat food that is not cooked. It came out sizzling. It was like a sizzling steak. Victoria Station. Is Victoria Station no longer in Malaysia? We still have I haven't gone to Victoria Station in a very long time because I'm no longer in touch with the group of friends from before. I love rice, jasmine, basmati. I like brown rice. I like brown rice and all the different type of green kind of rice. Thank you for follow. Sauerkraut enjoyer. I like sauerkraut. I think sauerkraut goes well with a lot of things. I don't know. I like pickled things. I love pickled food. Kimchi probably at the bottom. Out out of all the pickle foods, I would say kimchi is is at the bottom of the food chain, but for me at least. Even a medium would be better than well done. Yeah, of course. I have not tried medium before because after that one single well done steak that I've had, ever since then I've only eaten medium rare. And that was like probably around 10 years ago. Was it like, it was almost 10 years ago. I don't know why a group of like fresh undergrad students go to Victoria Station in rotation for everybody's birthdays in a group. I don't know why they do that because the bill always adds up to like so expensive, like 500 over. I actually prefer brown rice. Me too. I like brown rice because it helps me. Like, I can eat a lot of brown rice, but I cannot eat a lot of white rice. I don't know why that is, even though brown rice is way more filling compared to white rice. Because white rice is mostly, I mean, they're both mostly just carbs, but just in time. You go for curry and fish instead of steak. I like prawn. I like a really good, nasty looking, like a very red looking, super good prawn. I like garlic butter prawn. Ooh, crustacean. I like crustacean. Is it called crustacean? Yes, crustaceans. But I don't really like lobster because lobster's texture is kind of like rubbery, and it like a little bit chewy, and it has so less meat, and you have to do all the work yourself, like cutting the lobster apart and cracking the shell and everything. It's so much work. I like crabs. Crabs, like the good ones, like the people who actually know how to cook the crabs, they cook it in such a way that you can just like, and it opens and you can just like pull it. Oh, so good. Crustacean pillow. Soft shell crab is goat. Soft shell crab. When I go to Sushi King, I always order the soft shell crab. It is really good. The more you cook the juices and suppleness out of the meat, the more fun you're going to have chewing it. If it crunches, you've done it wrong. I can't imagine ever having fun chewing a piece of meat for like 5 minutes. The other day when I went to Chile with a group of people, I had a really hard time finishing the steak because nobody else wanted to eat the steak. It's kind of like a guideline for me now that whenever I want to order steak or whenever somebody else in a group order steak, I will make sure that I am not the one who's gonna be finishing the entire steak myself. Because I cannot deal with that. My goodness. Mary, it's not lunchtime yet and you're making me hungry. You need to regulate your own survival. You need to regulate your own feeling of hunger. Brown and white rices have different grains and genetics. It's fully possible to be allergic to one and not the other. Really? I never really thought about it that way. I just mostly think that brown rice is kind of like unprocessed rice. So it kind of has like more fiber and stuff. But I'm not too sure. Only steak that completely put me off was rare. So little cooked that it's actually still cold. What? Really? But I don't know if anybody would ever... I mean, surely there are people out there who order rare steak. But... yeah, we judged those people, maybe. The texture was too gooey, like raw argan. It's kind of like eating pork raw. eating raw pork. Oh no, Germans do it, I think. Germans eat raw pork. Leave my raw pork out of this. The monster straight to jail with rare steak people. At least it's not raw beef, right? Have you eaten raw horse meat? I have eaten raw horse meat before. Raw pork is worms. The food regulation in Germany is very strict. That's why they get to have raw pork. It's highly regulated, yeah. I have had basashi. Basashi is raw horse meat in Japan, like a few times before. Raw horse meat and reindeer are so good. The horse meat, they kind of just melt in your... The raw horse meat, basashi, kind of just like melts in your mouth. It tasted kind of like salmon, but not like salmon. Does that make sense? It's kind of like... It's kind of like somewhere between unagi and salmon. You avoid trichinella? What is trichinella? What is that? Tapeworm? Is it tapeworm? Parasite worm from raw pork. Wow. Yeah. There are degrees of food allergies. They don't always put you into shock or GI stress. Me, I have allergies. You could have a very mild allergy to white rice and it would just make your tummy a little upset. I have so many allergies actually, in all honesty. My gut health is really bad because of the allergies that I don't know that I have. And so I have to be very careful of what I eat. So in order to regulate my gut health, I have to be I have to eat things in moderation. So I have to, like, if I wanna eat something unhealthy, like let's say I wanna eat like a whole club burger combo thing, and I wanna drink like Diet Coke for the entire day, like a whole bottle, a big bottle of Diet Coke, I have to like plan it ahead. And if I eat that today, then the next few days I have to eat clean, super clean. Super clean. We're just built different here. You probably have... That's because you probably have been exposed to those kind of foods for a very long time, so it doesn't upset your stomach. Hello? Can I be your snowflake? I promise to never melt away from your heart. Melt away, bro. Feel free to melt away as much as you want. So it's like fish meat. The taste of basashi is kind of like... It doesn't really have any taste. It's like very clear kind of taste. It doesn't taste fishy. It doesn't taste like anything. It tastes like a piece of meltable meat that doesn't really have very strong taste. It's a little bit salty, but not... Like, it doesn't have a very distinct kind of taste, but the texture... I remember the texture is very distinct. Because it kind of just, like, melts away in my mouth. Ice Queen Mary moment. The snow glows white on the mountain tonight. So, oh my god, it's been 1 hour already? It's been 1 hour already. Oh my god, no. I was supposed to be playing Subnautica today. This is terrible. And today is supposed to be a shorter stream. Of course it has Yuptorial. How dare you call me Yuptorial? it was not supposed to be like this. But I'm just like letting you guys know my experience of like trying to deal with my health, because I evidently very much have a bad immunity system. My immunity system is pretty weak, no matter what kind of... I think it has something to do with when I'm growing up, like what kind of bacteria I was exposed to or something like that. But it's just... I want to try it at least once. You mean the raw horse meat? Yeah, you can try it at least once. You just need to find a place that sells it. 1 hour already. This yup session is completed. The bare minimum. Time for gaming. If I game, it's probably just gonna be under 19 minutes. Oh, tomorrow you can still play for an hour or so and keep yapping like usual. But I don't know what to do in Subnautica. Yesterday I downloaded a lot of mods for Valheim because I wanted to play Valheim. And then by the time I am using Thunder, what is it called? Thunderstore mod manager for my Valheim mods. And I was like trying so hard to like make everything perfect that I didn't actually get to play the game. And by the time I tried modding, like every option, every configuration is like perfect, I was like too tired to play the game, and I just like I just quit. Let's just yep. Yeah, let's just yep. 19 minutes. No, 19 minutes. Under 19 minutes. Because today is going to be a shorter stream. I am trying to hold it out. I am trying so hard to hold it out. Because right now I'm feeling like this. Like somebody's punching my stomach from the inside. Like the muscle spasm on my stomach is like so intense. This kind of reminds me of the other day. Oh, it's not the other day. It's just like the day where I had, which was yesterday actually. Yesterday I was looking up Parrot Cramp Simulator because I was like thinking about how I should, like, how can I describe my pain, my current pain to you? But then I remember that there is such a thing called Parrot Cramp Simulator. I don't have Parrot right now. It's it's a different thing, but it kind of simulates the pain that you have on your stomach, right, with the cramps and stuff. So I looked up a lot of like the Parrot Cramp videos, because the other day we were talking about whether or not women are better at tolerating pain than men are. I have a really high pain tolerance, so unless my uterus is like dropping out of my body, I probably won't feel that much. I'll probably just like pop a pill and then I'll just like go on with the rest of my day. But have you been to the rendezvous point figuring out what to do? After that takes some digging around. What is the rendezvous point? Oh, the explosion, the Happy New Year. I'll figure out what to do after that, take some digging around. So my priority for Subnautica is the modification station. So I need to go to Aurora, and after exploring Aurora, I'm gonna go find my modification station prints. I feel like men have a morbid curiosity to know how bad it really is. So the pain cramp simulator, what do you call it? The simulator machine thing, the device that simulates Parrot cramps. I looked at the video and I looked at the comments, and there were so many guys who were like, "Have you ever been kicked by like kicked in the balls before? If you have not been kicked by in the balls before, then you probably don't know what actual pain is." Boy, so many dudes were commenting that under those videos, and it was honestly infuriating. Do you get Do you get kicked by the balls for like 3-4 days at least every single month for the rest of your life ever since puberty? Do you like involuntarily get kicked by the balls for like 3-4 days in a month for the rest of your life until for like 30 years since puberty at least? That doesn't sound fun. If you need rest, take care of yourself. I drink a lot of 100+. I drink a lot of like what do you call it? Like something like Celsius. Whenever I have stomach pain, so I will drink it. I will not eat a lot of food. I'll probably have like a bread or something. I'll toast a bread and then I'll have like 100+ for isotonic drink. Yeah, isotonic drink. And I'll have that for the rest of the day and I go to bed hoping that I don't wake up suddenly. Because it's frankly very exhausting to have a stomach bug. To have like food poisoning and all that. Because every time when I have this kind of condition, I become super paranoid whether or not if I drink normal, just like plain water, I worry that I will throw the water up. But when I drink isotonic drinks, I don't really throw it back up for some reason. I have only like twice in my life threw up the isotonic drinks. Best avoid milk. I don't really drink milk. I don't drink milk in general. There's just like milk powder in junk food, and I have noticed ever since my allergy flared up, ever since my allergy was developed by my body due to stress, due to whatever, due to guilt. Oh, somebody died on me. That's why I have like this immense guilt, and then my body, a psychosomatic thing that Farrell says, and then I have like this trouble, and I have so many allergies, and I keep looking at the food ingredients. I keep looking at, like, every time I go to the supermarket, I'll always like turn the label around and I'll look at the ingredients, and I noticed that around at least 75% or 80% of the food that I normally would eat have some sort of like milk dairy content in it, and it honestly kind of infuriates me a little bit. Because dude, I have allergies right now. Garlic, they either have milk content, they either have like some sort of dairy in it, or they have garlic in it. And Asian food, all the brands that I've been eating, all the brands of foods that I've been eating, they have garlic in it, because food without garlic tastes gross. That's what I used to think, actually. I loved garlic so much that I would put garlic in everything. I have like garlic salt, I have like real garlic, like the raw garlic, and then I have all kinds of different like garlic flakes. I have garlic like powder with like rosemary or like different mix of garlic spices. And then that one time I had to like throw all of them away because nobody else cooks in this house. And it kind of broke my heart, because I know that if I didn't throw all those garlic spices away, I would be still eating them involuntarily, because my hand would just like reach for the spices and I would put the spices in my cooking and I would eat the garlic spices. And it was really heartbreaking. But I have overcome. I mentioned this the other day, right? I mentioned this like one of my housemate. Damn it, I can't tell you which one they are. So all my housemates will be only one housemate from now on. So my housemate had this topic of allergy that they were talking with their colleagues, and because their colleagues were talking about whether or not like how children develop allergies and stuff, and then my housemate mentioned me and my allergies, and they were like, "Oh yeah, I have this housemate who has like allergies and stuff, and she can't eat like little blah 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 blah," and they mentioned garlic. So my housemate mentioned garlic. I'm using they for my housemate because I have girl housemate and I have boy housemate, and boy and girl together is like they house. I actually don't quite remember which one this was. This housemate was. Yeah, all of them is now one. And this colleague, there was one colleague that said to them that, "Oh, she's allergic to garlic? I can't imagine being allergic to garlic. I would kill myself." And I was like, yeah, I'm so glad that I survived being allergic to garlic. Did you ever find out which one got your funny laugh? Ever? Oh! No, I have not. I have not. I have not. I don't know which one. I don't know where I got my laugh from. It might be my brother, but my brother doesn't laugh like this. My brother laughs more like. I don't know why he laughs like that, but he laughs like a very guttural, like Grinch kind of noises, like. So I thought it was my brother, but it's not my brother. Recently, I've been recommended so many Darren videos that I started like I feel like my laugh is slowly being influenced by Darren videos nowadays. Sounds more like chorting laugh. I don't know why he laughs like that, and he laughs kind of like. Like, what the fuck? It's so weird. One of my house. Oh my god. Okay, my housemate. I'm close to three of them. So my housemate. I brought them to like go eat with my family because my mom needs to do groceries and stuff, so I brought them together because my housemate also needed to do groceries. Sometimes I bring like two of them, sometimes I bring like one of them. And I would go to my brother's place because my mom is living at my brother's place, and we would like play with his cats for a while, and we would sit around his house and play with the cats, and he would just like be watching Netflix. He would not do his work whenever there are guests over. So that is kind of like his own, I don't know, like his habit. And so we would watch something like Spy Family. I went to the cinema with this dude, my brother by the way. I went to the cinema with him and my sister-in-law. That one time, I've gone to the cinema like a few times with him, but that one time, I remember it was Tenki no Ko. Weathering with You, the Makoto Shinkai movie. And my sister-in-law and him, he and his wife, they were laughing so loud, I feel so embarrassed. Like, what is funny? There's nothing funny on the screen right now. Why are you laughing? I genuinely did not understand their level of threshold when it comes to laughter. I have no idea that they will laugh at the simplest thing. So he was watching Spy Family when we went over to his house last time, and my housemate on the trip back from my brother's place, my housemate was laughing, was making fun of his laugh so badly. My housemate was like, "So your brother laughs like." I I feel so embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed. Oh my god. And I was like, stop it! Stop, please! I was driving, and I couldn't. Like, my eyes are so. I'm Asian, and my eyes are already pretty small, and you make me laugh. I can't see the fucking road. It's dark, please. Oh my god. Embarrassed by a situation. I don't know why my brother laughs like that, but he does. It's so embarrassing. And occasionally, my housemate, sometimes, this one is a boy housemate. He would go around and he would be like, no. He sees me in the kitchen, like doing stuff, and I drop something, and then he would just come over and be like, help! Help me! Oh my god. It's not like ho 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 ho. No, it's not. If it's kind of like ho 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 ho, I would accept it because it's like very pompous, right? Very pompous and uppity kind of laugh, right? But my brother doesn't laugh like. My brother laughs like. I don't understand. Help me. That for sometimes too much laughter may be harmful. The thing is, I don't understand why his wife doesn't laugh. Like, his wife is not influenced. His wife laughs like a normal person. Your brother could be in a Russian horror game. Holy shit. His laugh is kind of insane. Honestly, I have never heard anybody laugh. Like, of course, my kind of laugh is, right now, my laugh is more of like a window wiper kind of laugh for some reason. Like the car window wiper. No, I don't. No, but you read it could be in it. Oh, I already read that. God damn it. It hurts me. Perfect example. But my brother's laugh is so unique and so embarrassing. In public, I make sure to be like super stoic and not make anybody like not even break into a joke, just to make sure he doesn't laugh super loudly in public, you know? Cause it's I can't stand when he laughs. It's just like, it's not even cringe. It's just like I don't know whether or not it's cringe. It's confusing. It's confusing. It's a very confusing kind of laughter. Imagine somebody like just like a few people, like around 4 or 5 people in a group walking by, and then you hear this guy like laughing super loudly, like when you pass by them in the mall. Isn't that like very confusing? I picture squeeging a shower glass door with your laugh. Yeah, there's probably more of that than the rain wiper than the rain wiper in the car. But it's so embarrassing. I'm so sorry. I subjected you guys to. I have exposed you to this kind of laugh. You'll never unhear it anymore. Oh my god. Oh, the average British laugh. And it's not even. Has anyone ever like heard your brother laugh and looked back at you? Yes. I don't want to talk about it. Oh my god. The thing is, growing up, he has never laughed like that before, you know? So I don't know where he's gotten this laugh. I don't know where or when he's developed this laugh. I'm trying to not laugh because the more I am laughing right now, the more my stomach hurts. but but I can't. I can picture laughing like that near girls. It would freak them out. But he's not doing that intentionally. It's like he's like a high school boy looking osan. Oji-san. He's like, how old is he? He's pretty old already. And he still laughs like that. Kind of embarrassing. One really good thing about my brother is that he's very generous. He is the exact opposite of a cheapskate. I am a cheapskate. I would not spend a lot on food if we go outside, but if he pays for our food, then I can eat anything. I can eat anything I want. Because if he pays for the food, yes. He's very generous in a lot of ways. Whenever we need something, like he gave me his Kindle the other day, and I was like, I don't want this Kindle. And he's like, it's okay, you can take it if you want. I don't want a Kindle because I have a Kobo Libra, and I'm more familiar with Kobo Libra, like the economy that is not Amazon. I don't really like Amazon stuff, but but I was like, okay, fine, I'll take your Kindle. And the Kindle got stuck, and I tried restarting it, and I don't know whether or not it broke, but it seems like it was not working anymore. And he said, oh, you should just like hold this button and hold this button, like make sure to hold it like for as long as you can, and it will reset on its own. And I did it, and it did not reset on its own. So the kind of laugh that gets a side eye from the whole room. Yes. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My brother and sister take advantage of my generosity because they know I can't say no when they ask for money. Oh, I'm so sorry, but you are accumulating good karma in this lifetime, which means that you will be reincarnated into a deity in your afterlife. But I can't say no to my family either, in all honesty. I don't want good karma, I want my money back. I never ask for money. I mean I never ask for money. But I don't ask for money for my, like, without a purpose, you know? I don't ask for money from my family, like, ever before. Besides when growing up, I had to do a lot of things after I grew up to get the money, but I always ask people for money only because they don't ask me for any. What does that mean? What is that? I ask for money because I can't really support my VTuber hobby that much. If I were to do a lot of things with my VTubing stuff, if they think you're broke, no one will ask you for money. The thing is, I don't really discuss my financial situation with other people, I think. And I prefer, like, to, slowly fade away when they ask me for money. When they ask me for money, I will pay them, like, how I pay my parents monthly. I pay them, like, a certain amount monthly just to, like, keep them happy, make them feel like they are loved or something like that, but besides that, I don't recall the last time I had somebody who was like, oh, can I borrow your money? I need to do this. I have 2 mortgages that I need to pay, and then I have a house renovation coming up soon that I need to deal with, that I am saving up for. Good thing my business doesn't require a shoplet anymore, so I don't need to deal with that anymore. Hydration. I do need hydration. But the reason why I am working a lot, the reason why I'm working so much is because I want to be able to travel. I want to be able to retire early, but I don't think I will be able to retire early. Maybe I want another cat or a dog, but I feel like maybe getting a dog might help me with my mental health and help me be a little bit more active than I am currently, because I have not been very active for quite some time now. I gained some weight. My weight has not been going down because I refuse to eat less. I am okay being chunky. I kind of like how I look like when I'm a little bit plumper, because right now I reckon I lost quite a lot of weight after like vomiting so much, but in this economy, unless you have a really well-paying job, retiring early is a myth. Right. Yeah. I still have my student loans as well. But I am kind of like skipping some payments with my student loans to spend a little bit more in upgrading some of my stuff. Felt that. The weight thing, I kind of don't really like it when I am skinny. I don't like how I look like when I'm skinny. I feel like the my body shape becomes a little bit too drastic. I don't like it when I am like too curvy. I like it when I have less curve. Unironically, when I'm a little bit plumpier, my curve is way lesser comparing to when I'm skinnier. When I'm plumpier, I have less curves. I like it when my face is a little bit rounder. I don't like it when my face is too sharp. It looks kind of like I look anemic. I don't really like to look like I'm super sickly. I'm super pale already. I got injured recently, so I haven't been able to work out, but I'm still eating the same amount. I'm eating so much. I eat so much. Maybe it's karma that I threw up so much because I eat so much. It's good that I still have some sort of like a pretty fast metabolism, or else I would be like 300 kg now. Wait, 300 kg. I don't know. What is how does 300 kg person look like? Okay, that is too much. Okay, no, like that. Okay, 200 pounds. How does 200 pounds look like on a woman? Maybe not 200 pounds. 200 pounds is a little bit big. I can't find my weight. I can't find my weight. That's like that's like 700 pounds. I don't know. Maybe what I was thinking was like 300 pounds, but I can't ever imagine being 300 pounds. At my size and my height, being 300 pounds must be really exhausting to walk around. Usually I notice how my weight fluctuates by recognizing my footsteps being heavier, like how my body carries itself, how much effort I put into like walking up and down the stairs. But what does 50 kg look like on a person? This is definitely not how what 50 kg looks like. Hold on. Does this look like 50 kg to you? Cause I was around this size, sort of, and I was like 56 at this size. Like, bro, I was like this size and I was like 56. Maybe it's the amount of muscles that I had. I think it does at 160. What is that? What is 160? Oh, 160 cm. Okay. I was around it. Maybe it's because my boobs and butt were like a little bit bigger. Or okay, let's not let's not kid myself. Maybe way bigger than this. My okay, generally I am way bigger than this. Like my arms are way bigger than this. Okay, they are no longer. But when I was like around this size, my boobs were way bigger than this, and then my butt or my thighs were way bigger than this. But I kind of want to look at how 50 kg looks like, because I want to get back to 50 kg, but this is definitely... So this is 65 kg. And 160 cm, right? This is 65 kg. And this is 58 kg. This looks so much more like what I... When I was 58 kg, I look like this. Except bigger thighs. Yeah, way bigger thighs, for sure. And bigger arms. But... And bigger boobs. But... Generally, it's like... I am very insecure about my arms, in all honesty. I think my arms are kind of like around this size. They're no longer this size. This is like really big. Were like this size, but toned. So like buff. Not fat, but like buff, kind of. How can I describe? Not like, this is so skinny. This is really skinny. Weight alone isn't the whole story. Muscle dancing weighs more. Yeah. I imagine I weighed a lot. Because this was like around how my size was, and I would be like around 58 kg. I mean, I am still around 58 kg. 50. Kind of inching towards 60 now. But I'm still around this size, except for my butt and boobs, I think. And my arms, because my arms are still very big. I don't know why my arms are so big. It's not the flabby kind of big. It's like when I do the curl thing, you can see it, and I feel so insecure about it. I never raise my arm in public because I don't want people to see my curl, like be like, "Oh, you have such big arms." Insane. So you can choke chat better. Sorry. I'm sorry. I grew up doing super, like, athletic and competitive things, and it makes me so insecure. I think it's kind of like, it's kind of like what what a lot of girls have. Like, a lot of girls have this kind of problem of having, like, being athletic when they were growing up, and then feeling super insecure and not wearing sleeveless. I don't wear sleeveless because I'm super insecure about, like, accidentally, like, if I have to raise my, like, people will be able to see the behind of my arm and will be like, "Oh my god, your arms are so big." Damn. Sad. I am so sad. I do regret a lot. I think right out of high school, I remember when I was like thinking, oh, maybe I should get a boyfriend or a girlfriend now that I am out of high school. I have a little bit of time and I'm a little bit more free. I'm no longer like doing sports super intensely. Maybe I should like be a little bit more feminine and maybe explore my sexuality or romance. I was thinking so much about that, and then I went into a mindset of like not being happy with how my body looks like, because I noticed that because of how much sports I did, my shoulders were just like super massive. My thighs are kind of like, my calves are kind of like this, but my thighs are like super thunderous. Like you can see the when I'm walking on heels, you can see the muscles moving around this area, just like I was super insecure, and I started covering up my entire body because I don't want people to see like how buff I was. Holy fuck! My ankle, around my ankle here, is like super tiny, but then my thighs are like super thunderous. It made it so that I look very disproportionate, like super V-shaped, because my entire legs, it were like super V-shaped, and it made me feel like oh no, I cannot compete in a dating scene like this. Nobody's gonna like how I look like. That was when I was like super young. Okay, nowadays I don't give a shit. Nowadays I love how I look like, but like I like it when girls point out that I have big arms. I like it when I kind of like raise my arm to like fix my hair, and then people see like how my biceps look like when I curl my arms, and and I accidentally, like, because I wear very baggy stuff, right? And then suddenly when I wear fitting clothes, they'd be like, "Oh my god, you lost like 5 kg? You lost so much weight in like 2 days? How does that even make sense?" Just because because when I'm wearing like super baggy shirts, I look like a whale, you know, because it's kind of like because how do I explain this? Can somebody explain this? Where's Vince giving leg day? I am not Vince giving. My thighs are still very V-shaped, super V-shaped. Here around the ankle side is like super tiny, but then my calves are huge. Crazy. Like this. This is too low body fat. The body fat percentage is too low. Definitely not anything like this. Oh, something like this is a little bit closer to what I had, but my thighs were bigger and my calves are... Who am I kidding? They're still bigger. Don't judge a don't judge a book by its cover, kind of thing, with the baggy clothes you usually wear. Yeah, something like that. It's more of like when you wear... Okay, I'm gonna pull out my Eclipse Studio Paint. Damn. If a 6 feet or 180 cm man is what? Is 200 pounds or 90 kg of lean muscle, for example, he will look skinny but muscle. Yeah. Hold on. Let me turn on Eclipse Studio Paint for you. And then I can draw. I need to find my pen. Okay. Let me show you what I mean. So let me pull my tablet closer. So when you're wearing a shirt, right? Like, let's say you're... I mean, this is me. This is me. This is how I wear my shirt. Like this. And then my shirt usually it's like a little bit off shoulder. And this is how my shirt looks like. Now the problem here is that this is not how my shirt looks like, because I am like on the side. This is how I look like on the side. So this is how my shirt looks like on the side. And this is how it looks like. No, this is my neck here. This is my neck here. So this is how it looks like. And then wait, I need to extend. Hold on. Change canvas size. So whenever I go out, I always wear shirts like this. And this is how my pants are. My pants are gonna be here. So this is my arm here, my arm here. Yeah, this is how my pants are. My pants are here. It's very loose kind of clothing, and sometimes I just wear super long shirts that cover up my butt. So you can't see what's under here. You can't see the shape under here. Right? So it just looks like this. It just looks like this is how I look like. I mean, not like this, but you know, generally kind of like this. Like that. And then I have like and then sometimes when I wear like fitting clothes, it would be kind of awkward, because my arms would not look super massive, and then I would have like this kind of thing happening, and then people would be like, oh, did you lose all of the meat from your waist? What happened to this? Where did this come from? Where did your waist come from? And plus, if you climb stairs a lot or walk up a hill, it's known exercise for muscular calves, thighs, and rear. I don't climb a lot of stairs anymore, but I do rock climbing. Drawing yourself flexing. I'm trying to explain, and this is something that a lot of like the busty girls have, like kind of a problem that busty girls have. And it's an insecurity for a lot of girls as well, I think. So you notice, and I notice like so many Americans do this, and so many Europeans do this as well. Australians as well. They like to cinch their waist by like putting their shirt in a bundle like this. So like in a bundle like this, so people can see their waist, so that people know that they have a waist. But I don't bother to do that because it scrunches my shirt, and I don't want my shirt to be like stretched out. But so many people do this. Every single day they're like, oh my god, this t-shirt is so huge. Let me make it a little bit form-fitting so that people can actually see that I have a waist, and then their shirt would be like a little bit scrunched like that, or scrunched at the back or something, you know, and then they tuck it under their shirt. Is very fishing for wood from chat. No, I am a very technical kind of person, so whatever I am telling you guys, or whatever stories that I tell you or talk to you about, it's more of like an explanation and more of like a perspective of logistics and technicalities. This happens to so many people all the time. So it's kind of like a very common thing. Who goes around asking people where their stomach went? It's kind of rude. I have so many people, especially people who are not very close to me, who are acquaintances. Like, they would say, oh, you lost a lot of weight. You know, Asian people like to comment on weight a lot. I went out of country like a few times, and then I was like, this is not good memories, but so there was a driver who was driving us around in Japan, and this driver, every single time I meet him, I was wearing clothes that are kind of like this, and then I wore like leggings, so I was just wearing like this kind of shirt. And then because of my boobs, right? Because of my boobs, it became like, instead of like one straight line, it became like this kind of straight line. So it became like super thick like this. Super thick like this, you know? And it was like a very stretchy and flary kind of shirt, so it kind of like had a tiny cinch right here. And then it went down like that, sort of. I don't know. It made me look like a grandma, basically. I like wearing grandma clothes. What is wrong with me wearing like obasan clothes? I love obasan clothes. So I was wearing something like this. And and yet the next day I wore something that was like kind of looking like this. A little bit like this. And it had a waist, right? It had a waist, and I wore like a skirt or something with a long slit. And the next day, the driver said, "You lost a lot of weight. You lost so much weight. You got the same driver every time. How does that happen?" I did not. So the driver was hired for like 9 days, I think, for like 8 days, I think. So it's the same driver every single time we go out. So the next day I was wearing something like this, and then the driver was being so rude. I mean, not really rude, but the driver was like saying, "Oh my god, you lost so much weight yesterday. You walked a lot, didn't you?" And I was just like keeping quiet. Whenever people say, like, make comments like that about my body, I'll just like, or if people actually stupid. No, I don't imagine, but grandma clothes are cute. I like this. I like something like this. I wear something like this all the time. Something that is very flary, something that doesn't. Plus, I have really thunderous thighs, so people don't generally get to see how my waist looks like. I like baggy one because it's comfort to sleep with. Unfortunately, I always change out of my outside clothes whenever I reach the hotel area or whenever I reach home. So I no longer wear this kind of clothes at home, but generally what I wear at home is just, these are my legs. These are my legs. I don't. So this is how I look like. This is how I look like at home. And then I would be holding a bag of snacks, usually nuts that are sealable, and then my Stanley cup. How do you draw a Stanley cup? Imagine Umaru with like the Coca-Cola and Mountain Dew. Umaru-chan with the Mountain Dew and potato chips. I bring nuts around. I always carry a bag of nuts in my house, and I always carry my Stanley cup. So for you, some not a t-shirt, just under the bosom, so the t-shirt, so the shirt doesn't hang straight down. Mary doesn't care, it seems. Yes, thank you. Yes, I don't care because I don't like to show people that I have a waist. If you don't think I have a waist, that is your problem. So, looks like you got your hand replaced with a laser arm. I'm probably gonna try to draw a little bit more. Maybe a little bit more. I got really inspired because I was looking around on Pinterest for my model design, right? So there were so many really nice looking poses that I would like to try to draw. So maybe tomorrow, because tomorrow I have a... No! Today was supposed to be Subnautica. Fuck. Oh, my stomach hurts. Ugh. Today was supposed to be Subnautica, and I did not stream Subnautica, so it means that tomorrow has to be Subnautica again. Scatter said you might try more drawing tomorrow. I think drawing will be like on Sunday probably. I'll draw something actually more inspiring, maybe. A little bit more inspired than just like storytelling, because right now I'm just like doing storytelling, so you can tell, so you understand what I'm trying to say. But I want to do something a little bit more than that. And Yantra has inspired me to draw, because Yantra has been drawing our weekly comics that you can check out. Plug in. That you can check out on our dropouts page. You technically don't have to finish Subnautica if you don't want to. The thing is, I do want to. I want to. I keep unintentionally. Cause I have so much to say. I like your funny works, Magic Woman. You call me Magic Woman? Wait, hold on. Let me see. Hmm? Where's my pencil? Wait, what show is that? I don't understand the reference. I like your funny words. Magic Man. Oh. Clone High? Oh, I see. Clone High. I've never seen the show before. Interesting. Will it be Subnautica? Tomorrow will be Subnautica, yes. I saw it in the It Club. Let me see if I can do a quick sketch. I am so rusty. I used to draw comics to rent out to people in high school. And now I can't draw anything at all anymore. What can I draw? What is a good girl pose that I can draw? I shall miss the stream tomorrow since I'll be busy, so have a good one later. Okay. Rookie. Girl drawing sketches. These ones are always like so typical. Like the art style is like very common. Oh, let me see here. These ones are always like super common, like something like this. Something like this one and like this one is a very common art style. I need to rediscover my art style. Need to find out what kind of art style I actually like. I don't think I like anime art style anymore, but I don't like this kind of art style either, with the button nose kind of art style. So I need to rediscover a lot of what I had before. We like marry up if you would rather just talk to us. I don't know what I would rather do. It seems like I am no longer a gamer nowadays, but maybe I can try to replicate something a little bit easier to draw. Something like this is pretty easy, I think. Let me see if I can do that. Something like this. When I'm drawing, I can't really talk that much though, which is like kind of a shame. Cause what is here? Something a little bit here. And like this. Yeah. Looks like it's you. It's just a chill month, I suppose. Later, Mary will all be gaming when she's in her zone. I don't. Maybe, yeah. I think what happened was because of Baldur's Gate. Because I really wanted to stream Baldur's Gate, but then I had so much discouragement towards like how I play my game. As in, I am kind of discouraging myself in terms of wanting to stream it. So I've been like playing Baldur's Gate here and there, a little bit sprinkling. Today, a little bit of Baldur's Gate today, a little bit of adding more mods into Baldur's Gate today. And then tomorrow I'll play like maybe an hour of Baldur's Gate. It's just like trickling down into like not wanting to play other games anymore. Subnautica may make you tense or scared, which might be worse than laughing for your stomach troubles. I don't really feel scared playing Subnautica though. Subnautica is very stressful because of the inventory management. The real horror is the inventory management for me. It's just like I can't deal with inventory management that much. Hold on. Let me see. This way. No, then this will have... be like that. I have not drawn. This is my first time drawing in a very long time. Very long time now. I don't suppose 4 does much to Mary. I don't suppose either. I don't know whether at this point I don't know whether horror can actually do anything to me anymore. It is so unbalanced. I can't deal with this. Trying to sketch something nice, but it never turns out well enough for my satisfaction. I can draw maybe big ears, and big forehead. Ah! Damn it! I'll take drawing a little bit more seriously next time. Only horror game that would make her feel things is probably Darkwood, yes. Darkwood is the only horror game that I have not been able to finish because of how scary it is. It is the only horror game that actually terrifies me. Terrifies me so bad, actually. But I will be streaming Darkwood soon, I think. Still better drawing than mine. I can't draw right now. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can draw something. It has to be something that I feel inspired by. But nowadays I don't feel inspired by anything much, except for some random poses on Pinterest, which is like a little bit of here and there, and you get some. I wonder when's the last time I had a proper drawing. I wonder if I can show you some of my proper drawings that I have done before, actually. But and it turns out to be like this. Your I can draw is already more others. That's because I have drawn before. I have I had a very consistent art style that I had before that, and I drew dicks. I mean, yeah, I drew dicks, and like lots and lots of dicks. But you know, the thing about drawing is you need to be confident with your strokes. I am just not very confident with my strokes now, because like I'm what I'm doing right now is very rough, because I'm no longer confident in my strokes. Yeah, add another strand of hair here. Are you like the John Hill from Silverback? Drawing what? Drawing decks. House decks. Decks on houses. Yeah, I need to relearn a lot of things, I think. I need to relearn so many things, actually. I had a very, what do you call? A very distinct art style that I've had for a very long time, but I can't remember. I don't seem to remember how it was like before. But because when I was working in pre-production, I keep doing like the styles that the production requires. And I was working on storyboards and stuff, and I did not have like my own style by then, and it's kind of sad, but I'm probably gonna slowly get there again. Maybe, I don't know. So anyway, today's short stream will end here. I will change the thumbnail, I will change the title of the video. I don't... Maybe after this, after my stomach has calmed down a little bit, I'll actually do a proper sketch for you. Actually, maybe I need a subject. Can you give me any suggestions on what character I should draw? Somebody who is a little bit simple in design. Maybe you can request something. Draw Yantra? Oh, I can draw Yantra. You know what? Actually, yeah. I'll draw Yantra. So Sunday, I will be drawing Yantra on Sunday. We're drawing Yoncha on Sunday. But maybe it's just gonna be a sketch. I don't know. I need to ease into my way of drawing. I haven't drawn in like over 6 years now. The last time after I quit my pre-production job, I haven't drawn once since because I hated that job. And it caused me a lot of distress. And I didn't want to draw anymore because of that. I am a very mentally weak kind of person. If something causes me super terrible distress, I'd be like, I don't want to do this anymore. Same goes with music, but but I'm slowly working my way back in because I realized that there's no way I'm able to escape music in my life. In my lifetime, like ever actually, so it's not too bad. Glass cannon Yoncha would be so nice to see. Which version of Yoncha? Probably maybe I'll just like draw a simple version of Yoncha. Something a little bit more like her office clothes or something. Office clothes, really? I don't know actually. Depends. I am not very confident with my strokes nowadays, so it's very sketchy. The more I draw, the more I notice like how sketchy my drawings are. But it's kind of like an improvement, I guess. Gotta start showing. You gotta start. Lost your personal style because of standardized style on storyboards. I mean, it was because I was working a lot on like animation stuff, and I really didn't like the animation job. In all honesty, I felt like I was trapped in. Well, I was working mainly on 3D animation, but pre-production as well. Pre-production honestly just like kills my passion for art and everything alike. I'm still trying to fix this drawing, even though it's so terrible. The reason why it looks so bad is because I don't have a reference. If I look at a reference when I'm drawing, I will probably... Oh, maybe like this is better. Like this is better? Honestly, this kind of looks a little bit like me because I'm so tired, so sick. Wait. Like this. Animation seems rough. They work those artists down to nothing. I used to have to sleep at my studio. Some people, they bring like beanbag. Some people bring like sleeping bag, and they bring their blankets and stuff because it's like always freezing cold in there, but I need to find my style again. And the more I draw, the more I will maybe rediscover my style again, but it's not anytime soon, probably. And I feel like maybe if I start drawing more like anime style kind of drawings, maybe one day I can make my own. Maybe I can make my own model. It's not too late to ever learn how to make my own model. Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody. Hopefully, I will learn to love how to draw. Or learn to love drawing again, maybe, but... Take care, everybody. the high point of looking at your drawing is that you'll be able to see whether or not you did good by flipping it. So if you flip it and it looks weird, then you're not doing a good job at drawing. But if you flip it and it looks pretty okay, then you did a pretty good job at drawing. So you gotta like flip it. Gotta like flip it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye. And tomorrow will be Subnautica. So tomorrow's goal is Aurora and the modification station. Probably mostly Aurora because tomorrow's stream is not going to be too long. But if we get through the entirety of Aurora, we'll be able to get to the modification station prints, probably. I still need to find where they are, though. So, I'll see you guys. Maybe I'll go south. Maybe I'll go south and... southwest. I don't know. Maybe I'll go south. South? I haven't discovered south yet. Where's Subnautica gameplay? Not here today. Subnautica gameplay is tomorrow. It's not bad. People I've seen do our streams tend to make something like that, then slowly refine. Yeah, something like that. Plans changed. It's a short stream today, so tomorrow. OMG, I know, I'm sorry. I kept talking, and today's stream was supposed to be only around 2 hours because I'm still pretty sick. So, you have not missed Subnautica. Subnautica is going to be tomorrow. Same time tomorrow. And I will be changing the title of the stream and the thumbnail of the stream. Okay, for you, tomorrow Subnautica we will be going to the Aurora. And we're gonna try to find the modification station blueprints. So that is if you come back tomorrow to see Subnautica stream, we'll be doing that. Thank you. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye. Bye bye. Good night. Sweet dreams. Stay healthy.